What's up, guys? Coming back to you with an internal podcast. Myself, Mike, B, and Mr.
Manzanita Apple Landscape, as a few of you know already. You should know, kind of. If you watched the first video, if you've been following us on our personal Instagrams, TikToks, you should know who we are. But if you don't, welcome.
Welcome to our podcast, or, informative video, whatever. If you want to give us any annotations, you can leave them in the comments. But, so let's talk about what we've been through in the past couple of weeks, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're both in the, I would say, the off season.
Yeah,
Technically,
the off-season.
you're never off season because you should be working on your business regardless. So there is no off season.
Nah.
But there is also a time of the year where you don't have the guys out as much or at all, but you should always be working on your business. So you, as the owner, you're always working.
Yes, sir.
So you want to share what you're doing off season right now, and I can share what I'm doing?
Yeah, off season right now is business planning for 2025. Business planning our personal and business planning for what we want to earn in 2025. So when it comes to business planning, you want to differentiate what your goals are and what your company's goals are. So for myself, I have a few different goals. I would like to, buy more land, buy more real estate, differentiate my expenses between myself and the company. So I want to expand it into different investments and different avenues of making money, as far as putting money towards different assets and allocating specific funds towards different assets, like maybe crypto, maybe real estate, maybe the S&P 500. But that's what we're doing right now in the business planning sector.
Yeah, I mean, the most important thing is having a plan. Whether, like you said, personal or business, you can't and you don't want to go into anything blinded.
No.
We were just talking about this is, you have to plan your next day, plan your tomorrow, plan your next week, plan your next month, next year, 5 years from now. Everything needs to be planned because you want to be organized. You don't want to, regardless, well, that's also one thing is there will be unexpected things that come.
Yes, sir.
You can plan as much as you can and want, but no one knows the future.
Yeah.
You can prepare for it though by becoming the best person you can yourself and by setting up your business to handle any problem that can come.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, that's what I'm doing this winter is growing myself, getting back in shape. I'm down minus 15.
Yeah.
You might not be able to see it here, but my goal is at least another 20 by the time we start the new season. But it's hard. But again, nothing in life easy is worth talking about. That's the way I always tell everyone is nothing. You don't want nothing to be easy. Why? It's not going to be worth talking about.
Yeah.
You want to talk about your hard times.
Yeah, everybody can relate to both the good and the hard, and I think that plays, our health plays into maybe not just our health, but like where we want to be with our bodies. It plays into our businesses as well.
Oh yeah,
If we're in a bulking period, if we're looking to cut, if we want to get slimmer, it all has to be aligned with your business because you have to allocate both resources and time to both. But what I was telling Luis today is I think having a really strict diet during your business planning season is going to keep you so accountable. I think it's key to have, whether it's going to be paleo, keto, vegan, whatever, it's super key to have a strict diet that, aligns with your plans, aligns with your strict go business planning, no shortcuts mentality. And I think me and him are on the same wavelength in that aspect.
Well, something that a lot of people that I follow, they work out first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
So that's something I've been doing now that I'm able to, is I go to sometimes 5:30, 6 a.m. I'm at the gym. My goal tomorrow is to be there at 5 a.m. If you want to join me, you're welcome to come. 5 a.m. Because you're getting the hard stuff done first. Man, no one wants to go run 3 miles. No one wants to be on the Stairmaster for an hour. Yeah. That's terrible. It's hard. So we'll do the hard stuff first, and then everything else, it'll be easier to attack.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing, especially seeing other people. That's one thing. You also want to learn and follow other people who are doing what you want to be doing. Mm-hmm. Virgil, if you're watching this, I'll make sure you watch this. I'll send it to you because I gave you a shout out. You know, he wakes up early. Like I think, bro, he'll be at the gym like 4 in the morning. Crazy. Sometimes he'll be active on Instagram and posting stuff at like 11 at night. I'm like, bro, you sleep like 3 hours. But anyways, he wakes up early in the morning, goes crazy at work, has multiple crews, multiple job sites. But this is what he always says. He goes to the gym early in the morning because he wants to do the hardest thing first.
Yeah, you
is
start the
getting
day
out
off
of bed.
with the win. You started the day off with the
Yeah,
win.
start off the day with the win. You're gonna feel great. So that's what I've been doing. It's been helping me a lot, and staying dedicated to my goals, which is getting back in shape. Believe it or not, there was a time where I think we both have been under 10%.
It's like 6% body fat.
Yeah,
You could,
yeah.
you could cause a
Like paper cut, I would have been done.
yeah.
That's how shredded I was before. But
Business happens.
priorities.
Life happens.
There's priorities sometimes. Now I can afford to spend a little bit more time to, prioritizing my health.
Yeah.
But we got to get to a point where we can also do it during the season.
Yeah.
But it's difficult
hard.
because you just mentioned this on the TikTok Live. We do go TikTok Live, guys. So make sure to follow both our TikToks. We do go TikTok Live. We answer questions.
Yeah.
But we were just talking about you can buy back your freedom by getting some of these hats off out of you. Because we're not accountants, and you went into depth on that.
Yeah, we can't. In business, you want to have 6 roles, and if you have more than 6 roles, you have to learn the skill of delegating, because you can't have 10, hats on at one time. You're going to go crazy. You have to do what you do best and delegate the rest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that rhymed. Did that on purpose?
Maybe.
But yeah, guys, like I said, we're doing our best this off season to bring ourselves back to life, physical, mentally, and get ready for the new year, man. But you want to talk about the watches that we're working on,
Oh yeah, we have goals, man.
We have goals, yeah.
You guys, I'm sure you guys have goals. We have goals. You can judge us based on our materialistic goals or not, but we have our goals, I don't know if you can see down there, I had my goal for when I was 20, got that. My next goal for when I'm 28, it's right next to it, that Lamborghini, but we have the specific goal in mind that we're working towards is to buy our all-time dream watch. That's what is motivating us right now to do everything we can to plan the year, plan our business for 2025 as strategically and as perfectly as possible, as well as our personal wealth.
Yeah.
And
Well,
health,
let's make this more interactive. Leave it in the comments.
Yeah.
What's something that you plan on purchasing for yourself? Sometimes
reward.
a lot of people, they think about others, they think about their families, and they forget about themselves. Mm-hmm. You need to think about yourself sometimes. And that is why I buy my own nice cars and nice clothes and stuff, because you need to also consider what you want. So leave it in the comments. What's something that you're thinking of purchasing for yourself as a reward for your hard work? Yeah. So I'm going to read that. I think that would be awesome to see what some of these people's goals are and what is pushing them to work hard. Yes, I understand our motivation is not materialistic things, and it shouldn't be. But we also have that side thought of, okay, I can't wait to buy blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I can't wait to buy this. You
can use that as motivation. All power to you. We do it. Why shouldn't everybody else? Right?
You need it. You need it. It's part of the business. Because again, or else you're just going to get overwhelmed too. Mm-hmm. I have a buddy, I'm not going to say his name, but he works constantly working. You know him too. Long story short, he feels burnt out. And I'm like, what have you done for yourself? Well, nothing. I'm always here. Hey man, go treat yourself to a massage. I got a massage 2 days ago. Was it yesterday? I went to go get a massage, $200, but they left me like new. Go treat yourself. Something small like a massage, something big as a vacation. I go on vacation in 2 weeks. Treat yourself to nice new outfits. Feel nice and sassy when you go into Target.
Sassy.
Go get a nice fade. Go pay for that after hours with Brandon.
What I do, go to Brandon, get a haircut, straight to Target or Ulta.
He was there today, don't lie.
I was at Target
You were at Target today. Got a good outfit on. He's like, hey, guess where I'm at? I'm like, probably Target.
I saw that one girl from Lifetime. Never mind.
Yeah, all right.
I saw her at Target though. So,
oh yeah?
Yeah, we talked for a little bit.
Oh.
Anyways, we're talking about...
back to business.
We're talking about horology and watches. So what is your dream watch? What is your goal watch for these goals that you want to accomplish? This is going to be his reward for the goals that he's going to crush.
Yeah. Well, honestly, my goal is by the end of the year, because I want to book enough jobs for the start of the year, which is March, to where I can afford buying myself something really nice, which is the Daytona, the one we saw on that customer. What was it called? Daytona what?
Oh, it was a two-tone gold Rolex Daytona.
Which is
I don't remember
averaging 30, 40?
No, that was a $50,000 watch. It's a
All right,
precious
all right.
metal watch.
That's a little more expensive. My budget is between 20 to 30 as a starter watch. You know, do you think, we'll get it back to this, do you think it's important, or what do you think the benefit is on having a nice watch?
So people, especially in the entrepreneurial sector, think that watches are going to get them girls, watches are going to get them customers. The only people that are going to appreciate the watches are yourself and other watch enthusiasts. So do not buy one of these things expecting you're going to get anything other than your personal satisfaction, a good investment depending on the purchase you make, and acknowledgement from other watch connoisseurs.
Yeah, and then again, you're going to attract
not an
other
investment.
people. You're going to attract other people
Yeah,
with the
that's
same
for sure.
mindset. And that's why when we go to events, or at least when I go to you go to events too. When I go to events, you're surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals.
Yeah.
If you have a nice watch on, they're gonna appreciate that nice watch, and they might even have a nice watch too.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they can afford a nice watch, they probably have a business also.
Of course.
And that's how you're gonna create that relationship, and it all starts with something.
Yeah.
Just like when you went to car meets, you had a nice car, he had a nice car. You start talking about, hey, like the T-Rex guy, he said, come over to my shop, and then because he liked this T-Rex, so it starts with
It all starts with a conversation.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
The
a
conversation
watch, a
starters.
car, a little thing like that can open the doors to something.
Yeah, absolutely.
So-
Yeah, cars. I've met so many good friends just from having a nice car. You get into talking about them, and next thing you know, you guys might be business partners or something.
Well, it comes back to a lot of people maybe won't like this, but appearance is
Yeah.
everything.
Your
Your
appearance.
image is everything. You will never catch me outside. Catch me outside. How about that? You will never catch me outside with some sweatpants.
Never.
Never.
We got
I always
nice
say, Lulu.
Lululemon.
You got Lulu too? Lulu
Lacoste,
sweater,
whatever.
Patagonia. Or if I'm not wearing my nice clothes, I'm wearing my business attire.
Yeah.
So you always have to present yourself the best.
Yes, sir.
The best, professional, nice. You clean up yourself. I'm a little messy on the hair because I'm setting a goal for me, which is I will not cut my hair until I get to at least 220. So that is my goal. I'm at 235. I came from 248. 235 within a week. It's tough, trust me. I'm setting my goal at 220. I will get my hair cut. So I'm going to reward myself with a nice fade. I rewarded myself with the massage to get under 240. Now I'm going to reward myself to get to 230 with a nice fade, which should be by Christmas. Doesn't take me that long. And then after that, you just find ways to reward yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice little reward system. You had them in elementary school, so why can't you have them now?
Oh, remember they used to have like the sticker board
Yeah.
and the colors and stuff like that. Yeah, back in elementary, yeah.
For myself, my dream watch is a John Mayer Daytona. All of my ex-girlfriends know that that's my dream watch, John Mayer Daytona.
I gotta
Precious
see.
metal.
Yeah, I gotta see how it looks like. Probably is beautiful.
Precious metal, yellow gold, green dial, or I think the bezel. No, it's a dial.
What was the
But
one
it's
you were showing me
beautiful.
the other day? The AP?
Oh yeah, a simple royal oak, and this is gonna be my next watch. That's gonna be my watch because it's almost 10 years ago. Yeah, I was 16.
The story with the lady?
Yeah. 10 years ago today, I was 16. I went to a watch boutique that was in Cabo San Lucas. I walked in there looking for an AP or a Sky Dweller to just try it on, see what it felt like. I had never felt like a luxury watch on my wrist. And the woman, she put the watch on my wrist, but would not take her hand off the clasp. I'm like, can I at least clasp the AP to see how it feels? She's like, no, you cannot do that. I'm like, okay, lady, give me 8 years. I'm gonna come back and buy all these watches.
You're gonna buy the shop.
Yeah, but now I'm in a position to buy that watch. So it's a Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, leather strap, rose gold, beautiful timepiece. And these are just little goals that you can set for yourself,
Yeah.
So give me like a couple months and I'm gonna purchase that thing.
Yeah. I mean, something he just mentioned right now is going there, trying it on.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you have to buy it. And that's something I never done before, which I want to do, is go to the places where I want to purchase something, which is why I was telling you, let's go to the Rolex shop. I don't have to buy anything, but let me go see it. Let me go feel it. Let me put it on. Or like if we want to, the Porsche, go to Porsche. Let me go look at that car. You know, a lot of people, other contractors or other successful people have said, go try that watch on. Go look at that car. Go test drive that. They won't let you test drive a supercar. Get inside that car, manifest it,
Yeah, it's all.
and I promise you,
speaking
it'll come to
into
you.
existence.
And that's what you did with the watch.
Yeah.
You know, you try it on. You went to go check it out. You fell in love with it, and that pushes you to get to, you know, any type of level you want to get to.
Yeah. I don't want to get into like the manifestation aspect because I don't understand it, but I know it's real. You know, like if I can, oh, my phone is up there. But I sent a screenshot today to my dad. I'm like, look, I sent you a picture of this shop, this very office, this very property, 3 acres, over 6,000 square feet between 2 buildings, beautiful property. I sent it to him and he said, I drove by that place for 40 years and always said, I want to buy it if it ever goes on the market. And I'm like, I'll make the offer right now. We
there's
were in
another
a
shop?
position, this place, yeah.
Oh, this place.
This
Oh, okay.
And that was maybe 3 years ago now. And he manifested it. I didn't, but we had the resources to make it happen. I manifested that little car that's in there on
The Corvette.
the Corvette. I had goals. I want to have a rental property by the time I'm 18 or 19. Had that, bought it, my first property at 19. I manifested that sports car. I said I want a sports car by 20. Ordered it, got it at 21. I'm a little late, sorry. Mom, not that good at manifestation. But this is the goal setting that I want you guys to take into
Yeah, that's the whole
account, you know?
point that we're saying this. It's not really saying what we have and we don't have, and
No.
like we're not that type of person. If you know Mike, he is definitely not that type of person. He's the most humblest guy I've ever met in my life. The most humblest guy. So if he's sharing all this with you guys, is literally just to demonstrate what manifesting is.
The power
Just wanted
of
to say
goal
that.
setting, the power of believing in your dreams, you know, believing that you can accomplish something and then setting goals towards it. That is so key. That is everything in business, life. Look, I'm manifesting a Russian blonde right now. So.
So if you're watching, send me a DM. Oh my God.
Oh man, but yeah, man, goal setting is everything. You know, if we want to talk about cars, what is your dream car? I think
Well, you know,
this is a good.
well, G-Wagon is definitely, you know, the standard a business owner is driving around.
Section
So,
179.
yeah, so that's why I really love the G-Wagon. I love the shape of it. You hate it a little bit, how it looks like a box.
Yeah.
But me personally, I love it. I love the interior. I was this close to buying it. They gave me a 2-month period. And I'm like, I'm not waiting 2 months for this to get delivered because I found the perfect spec of everything I wanted. And I ended up buying my GT53 2024, and that thing cost me 160. The G-Wagon, if I would have waited, it was like they were just going to charge you MSRP,
Yeah.
which was like 200 or a little bit less than 200. But I had to wait 2 months
Yeah.
because it was coming from a different state. It was Chicago Motor Cars. They were going to give me a good deal on it. It was brand new, but I had some events that I wanted to make sure I came presentable. Now with my pickup truck, so I pulled the trigger on my car. It's got red interior, but really nice car. I mean,
Super
it's a nice daily. But regardless, my forever car, I don't know. I think my opinion might change once I have kids because I feel my priority is gonna change as soon as I get married and then have kids. You know, yes, you want to
It
make
would.
enough money to buy whatever you want, but then I also want to prioritize my kids' future, their school. I definitely want to raise kids in a really good neighborhood where they're surrounded by, you know, business owners who are parents who have the same family structures where both wife and dad, they're busy, they're successful, but they're taking good care of their kids, getting them into good schools.
Spreading
So,
opportunities and everything. Yeah.
you know, I can't be selfish and go buy a Lamborghini or all this crazy stuff. You know, we might be able to do it in next year or 2 years from now, but I think my priority right now is, you know, grow the business to where it can function without me to when I'm ready to have family.
Yeah.
It can be functionable without me attending to it every single minute of the day.
Exactly.
That is my goal. Not necessarily a supercar or any of that. Is being able to have a business where it can run on its own, I think it's worth even more than a supercar. At least that's my opinion.
You have to take a look at what the company is worth, and with you as a main face of the value, it might be a little less because as soon as you're out of the company, then we want
It's
to
only
hide.
worth whatever assets it has.
Yeah, that's why influencer companies really tank sometimes because you don't have that high of an enterprise value. And not to say that we want to be influencers, but I mean, there's a reason
Well,
why
TikTok
we're on here.
influencers might be out of business pretty soon.
Oh, with TikTok, yeah. That's true.
So that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane how the government wants to regulate everything. That's insane. We'll leave it for another day. We're barely starting our journey, so we don't want to get banned. But anyways,
We come on here not to, become famous or whatever. We want to give our close followers and the people that actually listen to us, the people that actually want to hear from us, friends, family, we want to give them a little more insight as to what our relationship entails, why we're always together, why we're always talking business, why we're always discussing new businesses. And this is that platform for it, get to know myself and Luis a little better.
Yeah, and honestly, finding someone you can do this with too is, well, you got to look at your circle. If there's no one in your circle where you can sit and talk about things that are more than just girls, then you have the wrong friends, guys. If you can't find someone you can, if you can't find someone you can talk about business, how to make more money, what's the next move for us, what are your goals? If you don't have someone like that, I'm so sorry. Find new friends.
Yeah.
Find new friends.
You're some of the closest 5 people you hang out with, right?
Exactly. I mean, what's that famous saying? You hang out with 5 clowns, you're the 6th. You can hang out with 2 clowns, you're the 3rd. Simple math. 1 plus 1?
5.
21. No, that was 10 plus. What was it?
Was it 9 plus 10 or something like that? Yeah.
I don't know what it was. Yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean, there's so many things that motivate us as young business owners, and we have a lot of you guys that can, resonate with our story and resonate with our goals. There's a few people that I'd like to bring on too, your friends, my friends, people that we share common interests with that would maybe be able to give you guys some insight too as to what it's like running a business at a young age, what it's like dealing with day-to-day headaches, constant upset customers, constant issues with... Never mind, I'm not going to say it.
Well, at the end of the day, this is a video to where you guys can listen to, when you're eating when you're eating food. I mean, do you put a YouTube when you're eating something? Apparently, I saw this video that says when you're focusing on, restricting how much you eat, do not play videos.
Well, yeah.
And I'm like, damn. Maybe that's where I'm messing up.
We're going to finish a whole chunk of peanut butter, bro.
Yeah, but maybe that's why it happens. I was watching all this scientific research on how to lose weight the fastest.
As you're eating peanut butter.
And then as I'm eating food, I'm like, and then the first thing they said is like, do not watch anything when you're eating. Eat your food and get out of the kitchen. I'm like, oh, damn. I'm a little too late for that. I've been looking up videos all day. Nah. But yeah, guys. So, I mean, long story short, we're all over the place with this conversation, but, this is pretty much our life.
This is us. We have the same conversations outside of Lifetime.
Yeah, we'll go park outside the gym, and one topic we're talking about the government, the second time we're talking about business, the third time we're talking about cars and watches or something crazy, funny. We're all over the place, and that is pretty much what our YouTube is. We'll find something that you can relate to, and you're going to enjoy hearing and watching at least.
Comment if you guys want us to talk about something in specific that you may be interested in, whether it be horology, automotive stuff, business. If you guys have any questions on business, leave it down below. Anything, relationships, maybe not relationships. I suck at relationships.
You guys can ask. So that's the fun part about, having an audience is you guys can comment too.
Yeah,
so comment down below what you guys want us to talk about more in depth. And also, we have our own social media platforms where we talk about a lot of these things you might want.
Yeah.
For example, my TikTok is Apple_landscape_, and then his is
Barri, Barri Companies on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram, Mike's Barrio. I think so. But yeah.
So this is something else. What do you think is important? Because you barely started back up your TikTok.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think branding yourself is so important, and which was one of the reasons why I did the whole TikTok thing. I started the TikTok 2 years ago, and I got it really close to 30,000 followers. I gave it a break a little bit during this year because priorities. But branding yourself is so important,
Yeah,
and that's something you started back up is focusing on
I realized it.
people knowing who you are,
Yeah.
who Mikey is. So
'Cause
branding yourself is really important. Do you agree branding yourself?
Yeah, I agree completely. In business, I try not to associate my face to the actual business and the day-to-day core operations of the business. I don't want my face to be completely attached to that. So I've kind of disassociated myself from my business for this whole, content creation and business advice thing. I don't want my business to be completely associated to it. But I agree, branding yourself when it comes to giving out, free advice and creating an audience that people can benefit from, creating an audience that is willing to, take into account what you have to say, and maybe it can be beneficial to them, or maybe it can't. But at least you can help one or two people. If I can help them,
Oh
one
yeah,
or two
it's
people, then
rewarding.
It's worth it.
It's rewarding. A lot of times, we'll go somewhere. For example, when we go to like these expo landscape events, a lot of people go up to you. Oh, let's take a picture. Oh, I saw your videos. Or we'll get messages saying, oh, you inspire me. So that's why it's good to brand yourself, share knowledge too. A lot of times, a lot of other companies, or not just that, but there's a lot of other people who know so much more about us, but they don't want to share because they're afraid someone's going to take their spot.
Yeah.
And that is something that a lot of people have come up to me personally and have said a lot of people in our culture do not want to share tips because they're so afraid they're going to take our bread, they're going to take our jobs, they're going to take this. And all right, do better then, honestly. If you're so worried of them taking your work, then you're not doing what you should be doing.
Like Fox Valley Hardscape said the other day, the sun shines for everybody.
Exactly.
Shout out to Fox, shout out to Eric.
Yeah, so you shouldn't be worried about any of that. If you know things, get out in front of the camera. Were you ever shy being in front of the camera? At first, I was. I kept getting no Sabo comments and all this dumb stuff, and I hated it for a bit. Now I don't care.
I know the camera doesn't know how to fight, so I don't care.
doesn't know how to dodge either. I was talking about a water gun. No, but guys, well, anything else?
If you guys want to follow us on our personal stuff, it's going to be up here. We're also going to have a Facebook group for you guys. If you guys are in the blue collar, service-based industry, you have businesses that require a little bit of coaching, or maybe you want some more pointers on sales, marketing, things like that, how to elevate your equity in your company, how to elevate your earnings. We talk about profit margins. We're going to talk about so many things.
Yeah. So, why we're making this group, the reason why I believe why we're making this group is to create a community. Two, we have so much knowledge between me and him and other people we're going to bring into this to where, we can share it, but then it's also nothing free in life is good.
Yeah.
It's a small cost for something that can change your life. So that is something we're working on. It's in the books. It's already ongoing. It's called the Hustle Blueprint.
Hustle Blueprint.
So stay tuned for that. You can already sign up. We're working on getting the final details together. If you're interested, comment down below or message one of our accounts.
Yeah.
We're gonna, hopefully start working on that pretty soon. So, stay tuned for that.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be tremendous knowledge and tremendous value for what it's going to be worth. And I know you guys are going to have these like thoughts and perceptions that we're trying to make money off of what we know, but you guys have to take into account the time that it's going to take for us. It's not a 2-minute or a 10-minute, 15-minute video. It's research and data that we have.
The cost us also headaches, mistakes, thousands of dollars.
It's 10 years worth of data that we've gathered and research and knowledge and experience that's going to be going into this. And that's not in a PDF that we can just upload to you guys. I wish it was, but it's not,
Yeah.
So it's going to take us time. That's why we're going to include this monetary aspect to it. And I think you guys are going to get tremendous value from it, honestly.
All right, well, that's all we got for you for this first clip here. Luis with Apple Landscape.
Mike, the beauty of the land. You can follow me on TikTok, Bari Companies. Mike's Barrio on Instagram. He is, what was your name?
On Instagram is Apple_Landscape. And then I might make my, do you have your personal Instagram public or private?
Private. I can make it public though.
I was thinking of going public or private, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But long story short, follow us on our Instagrams, Apple_landscape.
We'll follow.
And then, like I said, we're going to post more on a consistent basis. But you guys need to be more interactive with us, too. Because that's what's going to get us motivated to do this, too.
Yeah.
So leave stuff on the comments.
Engage
What
with
did you
us.
like about this video?
Yes.
What motivates you? What else do you want to see? That way, we can give you guys what you want to see.
Absolutely. Signing out, Mike,
Manzanita.
Luis.
Oh, Luis, Manzanita. I am Manzanita anyway. See you later, guys.
Take care.
I think that was for sure over 30 minutes.
I don't know. Was it?
Yeah, 30 minutes. That's
Dude.
why I was like, oh, we're not going to make another fucking hour-long video.